Hello everyone. Now we have to discuss incidence matrix. First we have to discuss how we can get the incidence matrix from the given graph. So this matrix shows which branch is incident to which node. Means which gives the information that which branch is incident to that particular node. So each row of the matrix being representing the corresponding node of the graph, like that each column corresponds to a branch. So each row represents node, like that each column represents a branch. So when a graph does have n number of nodes and b number of branches, we complete incidence matrix which is represented by AI, and in that the number of elements are Aij, and the class of that matrix is nothing but n by b, n by b. So n represents what? Number of nodes, that to each row of the matrix representing the node, each column corresponding to branch. For that, the column of that matrix is nothing but n by b. So which is nothing but rectangular matrix whose elements are Aij. So this Aij are defined by, if a branch, let us say the branch is represented with j, for example j, the notation is nothing but j is incident at a node I is nothing but node, j is nothing but branch, and is oriented away from the node. If a branch is oriented away from the node, now we have to take it as positive value. Aij is equals to 1. If the given branch is oriented away from the given node, we can represent that element as 1. In other words, when Aij is equals to 1 means what? Branch j leaves away node I. Like that, if branch j is incident at a node I is oriented towards, if the branch is towards that node, we have to represent it with what? Minus 1. Towards the node, minus 1. Away from that node, plus 1. That's it. So if a branch is not incident to any node, then it is said to be 0. Then we have to put the value of that element as 0. The complete set of incidence matrix is called augmented incidence matrix. See, if a branch is traversing towards a node, we are representing with minus 1. Like that, it is away, if it is away from that node, we are representing that plus 1. If we don't have any branch towards that node, is nothing but that representation is nothing but 0. So for that, here I am considering one example. Obtain the incidence matrix of the graph shown below. This is concept is very easy concept. Okay, if you know the rules, this concept is very much easy. So see how many nodes we are having. Number of nodes 4, branches 6, right? So the class of that matrix is nothing but what? 6 by C, sorry, n by B. The class represented by what? N by B. Therefore, 4 by 6 matrix we have to get. Therefore, class of the matrix is n by B, which is equals to 4 by 6 matrix. We have to get 4 by 6 matrix. This is node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. How many branches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, branches 5, right? Sorry, only 5 branches. 4 by 5 branches are 5. That's it. Okay. Now, how can we get from this? This is what representation of incidence matrix, right? Which is equals to this is what Aij. Like that, we have to represent Aij. So here we are having what? 4 by 5 matrix. So first I would like to, with respect to 1 1, A12, A13, A14, A15 completed. Like that, A21, A22, A23, A24, A25 completed. A31, A32, A33, A34, A35, A41, A42, A43, A44, A45. That's it. This is what? 4 by 5 matrix. So from this A11 is what? A11. How we can get that A1? From this node 1, and this 1 represent what? Branch. This first suffix is represented with what? C. Aij. I means what? Node. J means what? Branch. Like that, this first suffix represented what? Node. This second suffix represented what? Branch. So from this first node and this first branch, which is oriented away from this node 1. Therefore, A11 is what? 1. Right? Like that, what is about A12? From this first node, this second branch. From this first node, we don't have that. This second branch is not oriented from this first branch. It is oriented from the second branch. So second node, obviously A12 is equals to 0. Right? Before that, first I would like to write some points. How can we write? We can write. We observed that branch 1 is incident to node 1, right? Branch 1 is incident, yeah, node 1, but it is oriented away from node 1. Therefore, A11 is equals to 1 only, right? See, if it is oriented away, we are representing with what? Positive value of 1. If it is towards that node, negative value. Like that, this is for example, like that. Let us say A31. A31. Since branch 1 is not incident to node 3 or node 4. This branch 1 is not incident to node 3 or node 4, right? Hence, A31 which is equals to 0, like that A41 which is equals to 0. So like that, we have to get the remaining element values. Okay. So from this, now going to get the number of, this is the incidence matrix, right? Then tell me, what is A11? Branch 1 is oriented away from that node 1, right? That is, simply it is 1. Branch 1 is, before that, first I would like to it's better, you have to write nodes. Nodes are what? Each row represents node, each column represents branch, right? Yeah, each row. This is first row, second row, third row, fourth row, right? Like that, branches. This is first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. Okay, that's it. This is the 4 by 5. From this branch 1 is oriented away from this node 1. Obviously, what is the value? This is what 1. Like that, branch 2 with respect to node 1, there is no value, right? 0. Like that, branch 3 with respect to node 1, no. Branch 4, like that, no. See, branch 5 is oriented away from that node 1. Now it is 1. Clear? Like that, you will get minus 1, sorry, 2 2, branch to node 2. See, branch to node 2, it is away from that node 2, 1. Like that, this is 0. Now 4 2, 4 2, away 1. Like that, 5 2, no. Like that, 3 1, there is no orientation, there is no connection. Like that, and 3 2, yeah, 3 2, node to branch to node 3, it is oriented towards node 3, so minus 1. Like that, 3 3, away, plus 1. Like that, branch 4 node 3, there is no connection, it is 0. Like that, this is 0. Next, this is similarly you can take branch 4, sorry, branch 1 with respect to node 4, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. This is the incidence matrix. Incidence matrix. Like that, we have to get the incidence matrix. Next, we have to discuss the properties of incidence matrix. First one, please listen carefully. This concept is very much important for competitive examination purpose. These points are very important. Algebraic sum of the column entries. Algebraic sum of the column entries of an incidence matrix is 0. Like that, determinant of the incidence matrix of a closed loop is 0. Clear? These are the very important. See, what is the first observation? The algebraic sum of column entries. Where are the column entries? These are the column entries. See, 1 minus 1, 0. Like that, see, we have 0, 1, minus 1, 0. The summation of this column entry should be equal to 0. That is the first point. Like that, determinant of the incidence matrix of a closed loop is equals to 0. This is 4 by 5 matrix. If you do the mathematical analysis, we will get the determinant of this matrix should be equals to 0. That's it. This is about incidence matrix. Simple. We have to look at the branches which is oriented away or towards that node. If it is oriented from that node, we are representing with positive 1, that is plus 1. If it is towards that node, that is minus 1. For example, if we don't have any orientation towards or away from that node, that value should be equals to 0. That's it. Next, incidence. From this, he provided the incidence matrix. From this matrix, we are going to get the graph. See, this is branch, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Column entries are branches. How many nodes we are having? 4 nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nodes are row entries. So, I would like to represent with, for example, this is the one of the combination. I will try this combination. If it is works, no problem. Otherwise, I will change this configuration to another one. Okay. Let us try this combination. So here I am representing these 4 nodes, given 4 nodes completed. So how many branches? 7 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no problem. From this, first I would like to choose branch 1. See, branch 1. What is the value here? Branch 1 is, what is A11? Minus 1, right? Minus 1 means what? This branch 1 is towards that node. Branch 1 is towards that node. Okay, like that. Yeah, like that. It is from where to where? So this branch 1 is towards node 1, but it is from what? It is from, let us check. It is from 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth node. Yeah, it is from node 1. Clear? See, like that. Like that, branch 3 and node 1. It is also minus 1. Like that, 7. Where is 7? Node 4. 1 minus 1. It is from node 3. Okay. What is the resultant? The algebraic sum of column entries are equal to 0. So, from this A11, branch 1, node 1 is minus 1. Like that, branch 1, node 3 is what? Plus 1. So, the current is here plus 1 means what? Here plus 1 means what? The current is away from this node. Like that, the same current can be towards this node 1. So, it's clear. Then the direction is what? Like this. So if we consider this is branch 1. Okay, branch 1. Clear? Now see, branch 1 is away from this node 3. That's why we are having plus 1. It is towards the node 1. That's why we are having minus 1. Clear? Next, what about this 3 1, which is nothing but between 3 1. Branch 3, node 1. It is from node 4. It is from node 4. See, at this, branch 3 is away from this node 4. Like that, the same branch can be towards node 1. So the graph is what? Simple. Algebraic sum of column entries should be equal to 0. Just to, you have to take that as key point. From that key point only we have to get the, this is what? Branch 3 completed. Sorry, second branch is there, no? This is from the second branch. Let's check. Branch to node 2, it is minus 1. The same towards node 2, branch 2 towards node 2, but the same branch is away from the node 3. So from node 3 it is away. So finally what we are having? Branch, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that orientation? away from 3 is positive, right? So this is like this. Towards node 2, negative value, clear. Next, fourth branch, 4 1 1, 4 2 minus 1. So between 1 and 2 only. 4 1 away. Fourth branch from node 1 away. Therefore, like this. What is that direction? Away, right? This is 4. See, fourth branch is away from node 1. That's why we are having what? Positive 1. Like that, fourth branch from node 2, it is minus 1. See, it is towards this node. See the current direction? Current direction towards the node 2. That's why we are having minus 1. Clear. Like that, branch 5, node 3, 4. It is towards node 3, away from node 4. 3 and 4. Clear. Okay. 3 is minus 1 and 4 is plus 1. 3 minus 1 means what? Towards. 4 is plus means what? Away from this node. Clear. Next, last one. Sorry, this is what? Fifth branch. 6 is what? 2 3. 2 is towards, 3 is away. 2 3. Where is 2 3? Already 2 3 represented. 2 3 is represented, right? No problem. We are having extra branch. Right? No problem. Then you have to check the direction. So sixth branch, 2 is minus 1, 3 is plus 1. That is away from this node 3 and towards node 2. Away from this node 3. Therefore, this is sixth branch. Clear. Next, last one, node 1 and node 4. From node 1, positive 1, node 4, negative 1. So, away from node 1 towards node 4. So, let us draw with black. Away from, that's it. Okay. Away from node 1, right? That's why it is towards node 4. This is my, sorry, 7. Completed. This is the graph from that given incidence matrix. Okay, this is one of the combination. This is one of the combination. Or we can get another combination. Or there is no particular orientation to get the graph. So based upon the incidence matrix only we have to get the graph. That's it. Okay. Let us say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. For this we have to get between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2 like this, 2 and 3. See, let us say 4, 2, 6, 5, 7, 3. So like this also we will get the graph. There is no problem in that. This is correct. This is also 100% correct. There is no particular orientation to get that graph. We can get n number of combinations. Okay. See, just cross check this graph with that incidence matrix. That is homework for you. Okay. Like this we have to get the incidence matrix. Next, reduced incidence matrix. So what is reduced incidence matrix? It is possible to remove any one row from that incidence matrix without sacrificing any information. So we are not losing any information from that reduced incidence matrix. Then why we are not wasting to provide extra elements in that matrix? Because we are not losing any information from that reduced incidence matrix, right? Therefore, we are not providing extra information. We are not providing extra elements to provide reduced incidence matrix. So when one row is deleted from one complete incidence matrix, the remaining matrix is called as reduced incidence matrix. Thus, for a graph when there are n number of nodes and b branches, the order of the incidence matrix is what? N minus 1 into b. If it is incidence matrix, what is the order? What is the class? N by b. For reduced incidence matrix, what is the class? N minus 1 into b. Sorry, not into n minus 1 by b. This means A has n minus 1 rows because we are reducing one node, right? That is, we are having n minus 1 rows and b columns. For that, obtain the reduced incidence matrix for the same problem which you provided the answer, right? For this, what is the reduced incidence matrix? What is the reduced incidence matrix for this? We all know that. First, I would like to write. Yeah, first I would like to write the incidence matrix. Incidence matrix is what? What we have? This is 4 by 5 matrix. This is nothing incidence matrix. Sorry, this matrix 4 by 5. What is that matrix? We are having 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, this 0, minus 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. This is nothing but reduced instance, sorry, only instance matrix. Now we have to let us delete any node. There is no particular mentioning of any node. Delete, let us say node 4, such that fourth row is removed. Therefore, the reduced incidence matrix is simple. Just we have to remove that fourth row. Just this row only we have to remove. That's it. Okay. We have what? Fourth row minus 1. Yeah. What is the answer now? 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. It is minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 1, 0, 0. This is what? Reduced incidence matrix. Or you can wish, if you remove node 3, we don't have any row 3. That's it. We have to remove third row. Like that, we have to get the reduced incidence matrix. This is all about incidence matrix. We have discussed concept of incidence matrix, then reduced incidence matrix. Just go through this concept once. Then you have clear idea about that concept.